Hello friend, welcome to BISP My name is Amit and today we are going to solve one complex problem. So in financial consolidation close clause, recently I received a request from my users that they are finding performance bottleneck during consolidation process. So I found there's a replay command available in Oracle, which helped me to perform this stress testing job. So problem statement is like this. One group of users are performing financial consolidation, they're financial controller, and there's another group of users, they are doing planning and budgeting activities. To simulate this scenario, how it works practically, I have created a user story and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So what replay command does, first understand this, and then we create a problem statement. So replay command, as the name indicates, we record different activity. Suppose before I push my application to production environment, I probably like to do some stress testing with handful of user. This could be one possibility. Or likewise, in my case, my application is already in up and running. It is in production environment and followed by last week trial balance load. Users are finding there are significant bottleneck in consolidation and planning budgeting process. So on one hand, one group of users are running consolidation, at the same time other group of users are running planning and budgeting. So I like to create this situation. Let's see how to do that. So EPM automate one what is required and accordingly will prepare. In simple nutshell, whatever activity you do through a smart view, system is going to record that. Now, who records that? There is a there's a software called Fiddler. Now, if you look at the argument over here, EPM automate replay, it requires first argument file called replay filename.csv. What this file consists of, I showed you a few minutes. So this file will in turn call my HAR file, which is nothing a screen recording of the activities and duration, trace, and lag time, and encrypt are the four arguments. So the default value of encrypt is true. It means your password is going to be encrypted. Lag time, as the name indicate, before executing two tasks, one after another task, how much time it is going to delay. That is a lag time. The file which we are going to prepare to record our activity is called HAR file. I'm going to run it for you in few minutes. So these are the argument. What you need first, let's see. So you need to download Fiddler software, right? So trial edition, 10 days trial edition is available. You can go to Google and download from there. It is from Progress company. So once you download this software, it's a fairly simple task. Make sure under configuration, you enable HTTP, decrypt HTTP traffic. But I white label my FCCs application over here. My white label the URL of my application, FCCs application. And once you do this, then it is fairly easy to start capturing the traffic. You see, I am going to capture traffic and very sensitively, I'll perform only required task. So whatever I do followed by this enabling it, system is going to record that and create a HAR file. Okay, let's get started. So I started my capturing. The first task I am going to do, I want to run the consolidation process. So for consolidation, I already created one user story. So I have got an input form. For the sake of simplicity, I kept only few accounts. Here I'm going to input some numbers and invoke my consolidation process. This is my group of company and these are two entities. Okay. So let me put some numbers randomly. Okay, let me connect first. Make sure I'm connected. And whatever I'm doing, system is going to record these activities. Do some ad hoc analysis. Start putting some numbers over here. Make sure your balance sheet numbers are balanced. So 3 plus 5. My common stock value is 5,000. Revenue is 1,000 for entity 1 and entity 2. My common stock is 5,000. Okay, so I'm just recording one account for the sake of simplicity of each category. One for balance sheet, one for profit loss statement. Two accounts for profit loss statement. Owner's equity and asset account and one revenue account. So this input I made it. Then whatever investment I require in order to perform consolidation, the holding company is going to invest into subsidiary. So this is what exactly I'm trying to do it. I'll say the investment in subsidiary is of 7,000 rupees or dollar, whatever currency mentioned. System is recording these activity. Then I look at the data status. You see, because I modify the data, it will turn out to be impacted. That's our data status form here. Data status form I open. So impacted for the underlying combination F515, my intersection is 2015 forecast. Impacted entails the numbers are modified. Correct. So I'm going to run consolidation now with one of my user. Right now I'm connected as an administrator. So I invoke consolidation process over here. System is recording these activities. Correct. For this intersection, the consolidation is taking place. Click on launch, consolidation invoked. It will take few seconds. So because it's a test instance, the consolidation may not take a lot of time, but in real life environment, it takes a lot of time. Okay, subjective. Under application, look at the job. You see the consolidation activity is still going on behind the screen. It got completed 10 seconds before, fairly fast. Then I look at the consolidation done. You can check the number in the final output. So the one group of user is performing this job, correct? Now I have got another group of user, which I connected to another browser. Another group of user is a planner. In my story, the username is John. What John does, he logs into the planning application and do some planning activities like direct data input. Just open data form and input some numbers simultaneously. So during this consolidation process, when I input data into plan and budget number, my consolidation process gets delayed seriously. I mean, severe delay. The consolidation taking 15 hours. The businesses are seriously concerned about that. And they wanted me to simulate this scenario and investigate what is the root cause behind it. So anyways, one user invoked consolidation, one group of user, another group of user did some planning and budgeting activity. In this case, I made it very simple, open data form, input some data. So whatever I did so far, system has recorded these activity. You see that these activity got recorded. Okay. Now, once this activity got recorded, I need to export this activity all session. Okay. All session, export this, you see, and it is going to create a HAR file. Okay. So give some name. I'm going to put this information to my user under this. So under this folder, I create activities called FCCs consolidation and planning budgeting. Remember the extension is HAR. Make sure you copy this HAR file. This is what we're going to invoke. HAR file dot HAR. So my HAR file got created. Now there's no, there's no fun continue record this. So I'm going to unrecord, stop capturing the traffic. I got a HAR file. This is what I wanted. How to invoke this HAR file? This is another important task. To invoke this HAR file, I need another file. Okay. And this file is a CSV extension, whatever name you like to give, consists of username, password, and HAR file name. Okay, let me do it for you. Create another file. I'm going to invoke this with my user, Amit, and password and HAR file name. This is a HAR file name. All I put into my folder call. I'm running directly from my user. Okay, so I don't need to specify the entire absolute path for the sake of simplicity. This password is going to be encrypted. Default is encryption. So save this, give some name, make sure you save into your local file system, give some name. So I'm going to give name call replay version 2. Give anything, replay version 2.csv file. Now I invoke this file, which will take my username, password, and invoke this HAR file step by step. Okay, ready? We are done. So what is the command for replay file? What is the command? Let's look at the Oracle documentation. So according to Oracle documentation, replay file, EPM automate, replay, and the file name I created, duration for how long you want to run it, and delay. Correct, duration and delay. So give your replay file name. What is the name of my replay file? Sort by timestamp. Sort by time stream. Oh, where did I save that? Replay version 2. Here I supposed to save. This is my file. This is the argument I needed. Replay, my name of my file. For how long you want to run it, up to you. I'm running only 1 minute with a difference of 5.76 seconds. Minimum is 5 seconds. Okay. So probably run 1 or 2 times. Ready? So let's invoke this EPM automate command. So first, obviously, we need to log in, EPM automate, login, argument is username, password, and URL. Right? This is a URL, username, password, and URL. Okay, second, take few seconds, and after this, I'll invoke replay. Then once I run this command, then I have a log file, audit file. I would investigate what causes my delay. What you can see it over here, system will render this file. In case you wish, you can redirect the output into some file, some log file. Let's say output dot log file. I redirect whatever will happen through this. It will redirect this output dot log file. So replay command invoked, right? How do you know that? You can see over here, replay command, first task, you can see different tasks being invoked over here under log file, right? In few seconds, you see it will invoke consolidation and everything step by step. HR file, we have to wait for a few more seconds. So it takes time. This is running bits and pieces. So I had to run this replay. I invoked, and here you can see my replay command is invoking consolidation. See that consolidation happening, going on 4 seconds before, 14 seconds, 24 seconds. You see this consolidations continue to invoke. It will continue to invoke for 1 minute because we have given a lag time of 1 minute, isn't it? That's what our argument is. Lag time is 1 minute. So in 1 minute, it will run consolidation as many time it can run. Okay, correct? So this is consolidation running. So it means whatever activity I did it, I invoke consolidation and data input system has recorded that, capped into HAR file, and now we can simulate this activity. This is running, going on. Okay. So alternatively, you could redirect the output into some other file like we did it, whatever you run it, redirect to output.log file. You can investigate the log file system generated, and at the same time, you can look at the audit file as well. See, we invoke log file. There's a log file got created. It's fairly big, and it gives all the information about what all has happened so far. Okay. What all activity I perform, isn't it? This time is recorded this. So you can read the log file in detail. What all I did it, followed by enabling my HAR, enabling my capturing a screen, system has recorded this. So this is how you can create a stress test. Followed by this, you can access your audit file, keep a track of it, what all has done. You can look at this log file and identify which activity is actually taking a lot of time. Okay. In our story, I made only one activity I created with one user. The same you could have done with multiple user. Like in my case, I've got two user. One user is John. There's one user John. So John is performing planning and budgeting activity, and Amit is performing consolidation. I could have also written the same multiple HR file with multiple command. This is possible. Okay. So like I did it one, I could have created one more activity with John. Okay. And let's say the HR file is something else. I could have created another HAR file over here as well. In the same fashion, you can continue to create multiple file and system creates a log file. And I have one system file. They see this, the CSV file, the password got encrypted. Okay, maybe this one I show you. The password automatically got encrypted because default argument is encryption equals to true. Look at over here, the encryption, right? Encrypt password is default is true. And as you see that in my replay file, my password got encrypted, isn't it? So that's it for today. Should you have any question, please feel free to write to bispsolutions.com. Thank you.